Rockstar, Coach Betty Rocker here, and we are getting right into our 7-minute superset right now. I want you to go ahead and step your feet out wide to the edges of your mat. Go ahead and sit back as if you were going to sit down in a chair. Let your knees come out over your toes as you drop your hands down towards the floor and then sweep them up high. This is an amazing full body warm-up move that I absolutely love. It's really great for your joints. As you come down into that squat, I want you to pull your belly button in and up towards your spine. And as you come up, I want you to squeeze your glutes. Now, you're already more than halfway through this first move, and I want you to know that there is the only one workout that's not a good workout, and that's the one that you don't do. And you don't need to spend a ton of time exercising. You just need to move consistently. So one of my main secrets to success, let's do this 3 more seconds, and then we're gonna pause. One of my main secrets to success is using my stop, drop, and Betty Rock concept. And sometimes that means I have literally 7 to 15 minutes to do a workout. So I do something. I don't feel like a failure if I don't get in a full hour of exercise every day. I feel like a success when I even make time to do a 7-minute circuit or a 15-minute circuit. And a lot of times it's something just like this. So let's go ahead and come down to the side of your couch, chair, or a box and do some incline push-ups with me. I want you to stack your hands below your shoulders. Hold your core in nice and strong here. Straight legs, nice strong body line. Don't look down. Really press up. Have a strong press through your hands. Awesome work. Great job. Now, if you are really busy today and short on time and you showed up for this workout and you're worried because you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way to the end, don't worry. You can do round 1 with me. And if you have time, you can do it again, and we're gonna progress in round 2 a little bit. Or you can do that again later, or even tomorrow. There's just nothing that is gonna stop you from getting some movement in today, and that is my primary goal for you. So, okay, getting ready for our 3rd move. It's a skater lunge. So just follow along. It's basically like a fast version of a reverse curtsy lunge, where we step our leading leg back behind our front leg, and we're gonna do that with a little hop in the middle to get our heart rate up. Great job. Now I'm gonna, on this set, go ahead and keep my chest lifting here as I move back and forth across my space, making sure that my front knee is tracking in line with my front toe as I come forward. And if you get about halfway through the minute that we're doing this and you feel like you need a rest, or you want to slow it down and go into a lower impact version of a reverse curtsy lunge, you do that. Listen to your body. Progressing with our workouts is how we get stronger. You'll watch me do some crazy moves sometimes and you'll be like, wow, that's so advanced. But there are even more advanced ways that I could be doing things. I'm working within my limits. That's how I get stronger, injury-free. And that's what I want for you as well. So listen to your body. Last one. Done. Woo! So good. Okay. We are powerful. Remember, all or something, not all or nothing. That is the mantra of success and consistency. It's all about those daily habits that we actually do that really add up to big results. So come to a tall standing position, about 3/4 of the way up your mat. Squat down, plant your hands, step back to a tall plank, step forward, power it up, squeeze your glutes, come down. We're doing a slow version of a squat thrust, and I love this movement. I love all the movements in this particular sequence, and if you have time for another round of this, we're gonna progress all of these moves and go up a notch in intensity. And this is really similar to the training style that I teach you as a 90-day challenge, which is an entire 12-week progressive home workout program that you can do with no equipment, where I will guide you through the progression of a lot of amazing workout circuits like this. And you can do these either as a 7-minute round, if that's the time you have. If you have more time, you can do 2 rounds and do a 15-minute circuit, or you can do 3 rounds for like a 21 to 23-minute circuit, depending on how long you rest. And speaking of rest, take another break. Here we go. Just catch your breath. Feel free to grab a little water. We're going to get into a little core next. Awesome. Now I'm going to do this first set against the side of my couch or box. So if you are comfortable with this move and you want to be down on the floor, you can be. You can also have your knee down here, which is a great way to build up strength to being up on your toes. And I'm just going to be tapping my toe in front and then behind me. Now, an important part of this, regardless of how you're doing this, is to make sure that your hips aren't rolling forward or back, because we want to actually just be activating our obliques. And a lot of the challenge of this particular move, we're going to switch sides, comes from the stability that we're engaging our core with. So we're going to switch to the other side, take the variation that you were doing on the other side, and just get right back into this. Tap and tap, tap and tap. And you may feel like one side's a little bit more tricky than the other. That's really normal. A lot of us have, a single side dominance, or maybe even an old injury, or just a favored side. And doing these unilateral movements can really help bring stability back to your core. Last one. Whew. Okay, we have one final move, and you can be done if you're short on time, and be proud of yourself for doing this. So let's hang tough for one more move. Come on, get your hands on the back of your box and come into a reverse tabletop position. Squeeze your shoulders back. Now, this might be where you want to hang out, or you can try adding some very small mini dips. And of course, this is for your triceps. Now, the secret here, before you get into the bigger dips and try to go down really deep or even lift a leg, is to really work on that form. So open up your chest here. So many of us work at a job where we're sitting with our body hunched over a screen, or we're doing just so many things with our hands in front of us, looking at our phone screen, surfing Instagram. Sound familiar? And our shoulders just get into that very rounded forward position. So it's easy to injure your rotator cuff or overdo it in moves like this. So I want you to really open up that chest. And if you find that just putting this pressure on your wrists or hands is too much, you can grab a water bottle. I'm going to pretend this is a water bottle. And you can do an overhead triceps extension during this particular movement if that serves you the best. All right, Rockstar, you just completed the 7-minute circuit that I wrote for you. And if you need to get going, go for it. Take off. Be proud. I'm sweating after 7 minutes. That was awesome. And if you have more time, I really recommend sticking around and doing this another set. And I'm going to teach you how to progress these moves now so that we can get even stronger safely. Now, you learned in round 1 how to do them from the basic variation, so you can stay at that level. You can try half the move with the progression, or you can play around with how your body's feeling. So we're going to start out again with those Sumo full body extensions for about a minute. And I'm going to, for this first part, go ahead and do them just like I was in the first set. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in a little jump just to up the intensity. Now we've got a full minute here. So you can, at the bottom, you can do a little pause like I am, maybe like a little double squat to just squeeze even more. And same rules apply. You want to make sure that your knees are tracking over your toes, your core's engaged as you come down, and you're really focusing on how you feel with each rep. And I'm starting to feel like, whew, I was really having trouble. So I did a couple in between of just regular sumo squat extensions without the jump so that I could keep moving. And that's an important part of progressing your fitness as well. That intermediate level where we get stronger without injuring ourselves and without beating ourselves up for doing it in a way that really works for us. That's it. Awesome job. My inner thighs are burning. Okay, again, I can't say much enough about how amazing the progressions are in the 90-day challenge program. It's fully done with no equipment. It's me and some of my great friend coaches doing it with me. And I'd really love for you to try that program out. So we're gonna move now into the push-ups. And if you tried the incline push-up last time and you felt like you were doing great and you want to progress down now to a little bit more of a challenging variation, you could do them kneeling on the floor. And this is a great way to come down from the incline version. And if you want to up the ante even a little bit more, you can try doing them with just one knee down. That's another progression to help you get even stronger. And if you feel good there and you want to do full push-ups, of course, be my guest. Just be very mindful of that strong, straight core, strong power through your legs, keeping your gaze about 6 inches in front of you, not really cranking your neck down. Very, very good. Last, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Whew. Yes. So good. Amazing job. Okay, we're gonna get into the skaters again, which you remember are like, you know, the lower impact version is a reverse curtsy lunge where we step it back. We're keeping our chest up, but the skater is the fast version of that. So let's go ahead and practice a couple from round 1 so that we can build on that. And now I want to invite you to add in something else. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, skater, skater, woo, dog toys. I'm sure that's a common hazard if you're working out at home too. Tripping on the dog toys or the kid toys, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to do skater, skater, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're getting even more core with this one as you bring those knees up. And then you're still really keeping the cardio up for that explosive fat burn. Beautiful job. So what we're doing with these workouts is we're taking advantage of gravity and our own body weight in creative positions to really get some awesome resistance training for toning and sculpting our muscles. And we're also adding in explosive cardio to burn the fat. So this is the way I love to train for maximum results in the shortest amount of time. Whew, okay, taking a breather. Whew. Grab some water, and we're gonna get back into our next move. Okay, it's the slow burn squat thrust. So stand the top third of your mat, stand up tall, shoot your butt back, plant your hands down, step, or jump it back, step, or jump it forward, come up, down, step back, step forward, power up, or down, back, up. And remember, you can do a combination of the low impact and high impact version as your sort of intermediate variation. There's so many ways that you can manipulate workouts that you find online. You can do 1 round, 2 rounds, you can double them up. You can change things up by doing part of the more challenging variation and part of the low impact version. You can modify things to suit you. You can add weights if you have them for some moves that you find. I love the versatility of being able to work out anywhere with no equipment. I also love working out with equipment too. But this particular style is insanely effective for getting lean and shredded. So that's why I wrote the 90-day challenge. And it's great because it comes with a whole food meal plan as well for 8 weeks. So you can really get into maximizing your fat loss and supporting decreased inflammation in your body, which is a lot of why we get lean and strong. So I'm going to come back into the side plank with the toe tap here. And if this feels easy for some reason, you can, of course, come right down to your elbow and do this on the floor or mat, or you can stay up in the elevated position too, or you can, of course, come up all the way onto your hand. Great job. Come on. We're going to switch to the other side. Take whatever variation you used on the other side as you move to finish this one up. Great core burn, great oblique burn. You're also getting bonus shoulder in there as well. So good. Hang in there. You have about 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, time for those triceps dips. And again, remember you could hold on to a book or a big water bottle or water jug in your house and do this overhead. And if it's a bit much to be holding on to your box or being on your wrists or shoulders. And I really recommend stretching out your chest to help with that if you are feeling really tight there. So shoulders back and dip. Now this is one of the more challenging moves for me as well. We just don't use our triceps or posterior chain or back body as much naturally because we see in front of us. So many of the activities we're doing are in front of us. So it makes a lot of sense, right? So one of the things that I notice with people who do the 90-day challenge is that their posture really improves because I wrote a lot of posterior chain sculpting movements into that program because of my background in kinesiology and my work as a structural integrationist, which I did for many years working with motorcycle racers and extreme sports athletes. So highly recommended. And I think you get a lot out of that if you like this type of workout. Whew, burning it up. Oh my gosh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Woo! Give yourself a round of applause. Now, bonus, if you have more time and you're still here watching this, go ahead and start the video again because I jumped right into the workout, no waiting. Just go right back to the beginning and do another 1 round or 2 rounds depending on how much time you have and how you're feeling, okay? These types of workouts are so effective. You just want to be consistent with them. It's really the secret to why I've seen so many success stories from my 30-day Make Fat Cry challenge. 15-minute workouts done over a period of time consistently for 30 days have been incredibly effective for people, especially when they combine them with healthy whole food eating. And that's what I have for you over an entire 12-week period. So you can really have your workouts planned for an entire 3 months with a healthy eating guide in the 90-day challenge. So check that out. I'll totally put a link here for you. As always, I'm Betty Rocker, and you are so awesome and amazing. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you again next time. Bye.